Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. Today is the 4th of September and it's my rebirthday. And what I mean by my rebirthday, on the 4th of September 1909, 25 years ago to the day, I had a horrific car accident that left me paralyzed from the shoulders down. And this is my story. The title is, I Must Confess My Life Was a Mess, but I Give It Up to Yahveh, God, and He Made the Way. 25 years ago on this Friday, my life was almost taken from me in the worst possible way. The story goes I just turned 18 when my body was left there at the scene. The car was a wreck, it had gone up in flames. At first I was the one that everyone blamed. The whole town and country thought that I was driving. To their own conclusions they were arriving. But the truth is that the policeman who pulled me out said that it couldn't have been me, and there was no doubt. See, I was paralysed from the shoulders down and told I was lucky that I even came round. But I didn't call this lucky, this life that I'm in, for someone to think that they would be dim. I just try to make life as good as I can, as it's all I can manage, as I'm only a man. He has taken my mess and given me a message. It's www.garethcahoon.co.uk. You can follow my story and what I'm doing today, all that I have been through. Could it have been a test to bring me closer to the one who loves me best? When I went to have my neck stabilized after my original accident, I had an outer body experience that I was outside a room looking in to where I could quite clearly see people at peace with a lot of love in the room. You see, I had been a Christian when I was younger, and they say you can leave Yeshua, Jesus, but Yeshua never leaves you. I know that I was outside of that room where I longed to be, and if I had have died that night, I know I would have been in hell because of a praying auntie and a granny Cahoon. I had prayer warriors on my side, and that made the difference. That split the divide. It's now 25 years later. I've been a Christian now far more years than I could count. Me and my wife both came back to Yahveh on the day that my Granny Cahoon passed away. Isn't it funny that the woman who inspired me to believe in Yahveh when she was alive brought me back to him at her passing? Doesn't Yahveh work in mysterious ways? That's not to say that the road has been easy, because it has been anything but. I've got a number of scars on my body that say I've been put to the test, but it's all for His glory, because He loved me best. This is not where my story ends, as Yahveh has given me a mission, and it is to share the deep, deep love of Yeshua. It surpasses all understanding. He is supernaturally, abundantly above and beyond anything I could hope, think for, or even imagine. He is the rock. He is my rock and my foundation. He is the reason I'm here over 25 years later. He is the reason I'm here. Over 12 weeks ago, I went through multiple operations because of sepsis, both urinary and right through my body. I was open 5 times to take my pump out and the new one in, and also to give me a peg tube, feeding tube. During the ordeal, the sepsis affected my mind, and I didn't know who I was or who my wife was. In fact, I told the doctors I thought my name was Donald Trump and that I lived in Israel, which they had a good laugh at. When I was halfway unconscious, but all turned out to be a major blessing. I am home now a good month and I'm feeling 100% better. My mind is as sharp as it ever was, so you can take what you want from that, laughing out loud. I just want to thank my wife who stayed with me for those 8 weeks. She is a major blessing to my life, and I often say with Yeshua and my wife, with Yeshua and my wife, I'll live to be the age of Methuselah, who was the oldest living man in the Bible. All joking aside, I want to thank the bride of Messiah for all of your prayers and for the great physician who is over all physicians. For if it had not have been for Yahveh in front, Yeshua at my rear guard, the Ruach HaKodesh in the middle, my guardian angel who is there for my protection, and the heavenly host who is looking down and willing my good. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.